good morning everyone, and it's that time of year again back at the IAAPA Expo. In this video, we're going to show you everything cool at the Expo, from rides to food, animatronics, video games, and more. I love coming to IAAPA every year. Let's go see the best of IAAPA 2023. At the Zambrella booth, they're showing up the train for Top Thrill 2, the next generation of Top Thrill dragster at Cedar Point. Some giant wheels. Seats do sit pretty high off of the rails. Here is a very snazzy train. This is for the new Mattel Adventure Park opening sometime next year in Arizona.
It's a Windmill Racer.
Yes, it's going to be a launched Hyper GTX, a couple of loops, and that train is just fantastic, as you would expect from a Hot Wheels themed roller coaster. They've also got some cool tech on display from the Barbie Dream Closet experience, which is going to be a show at the new Adventure Park. There's actually going to be a whole Barbie Dream House area, including this show, a flying theater, and Barbie's rooftop bar.
I do like Barbie's rooftop bar.
While a lot of the attention at the Zambrella booth will, of course, be on the new Top Thrill 2 train, this is their new flat ride, the Go-Go Bounce.
It's really fun.
It's like stupid fun. You sit on the outside, you get some really good airtime, and I think they're going to sell 1 million of these. It is very fun. Love the lighting package. It is customizable too, so you can do trucks or something else, but this is definitely a winner. Stupid fun.
Much more fun than the flying elephant.
At the Ride Engineer Switzerland booth, where they've got a pretty cool model. It's a Wave Twist L. So a compact roller coaster that would fit in the corner of a park with lots and lots of movement to it. Looks very wild, but yeah, pretty cool idea. Yeah. At the RMC booth, they have the Rescue Wagon. Now this is going in the new version of Fire in the Hole at Silver Dollar City, a ride that's near the top of my things I'm very excited for next year. I love a themed roller coaster, and this is definitely going to be that. We found the original Fire in the Hole as well. Happy to see them keeping it, and you can see some stuff like for the splashdown. It doesn't have the normal flooring on it.
It's like onboard audio.
Yep, the onboard audio.
Solid restraints.
Yeah. Then also for the splashdown, you can see down here, that is not normally on a roller coaster, so that'll help with the waves. And then this is just adorable. They've got a train for the wild moose. The very Bullwinkle type moose on the front.
Yeah.
We are currently at the Poland booth, which does a lot of water slides, and they got something very different, something I've never seen from a water slide before. This is the Zip and Slide, a true combination of roller coaster and water slide. This looks absolutely wild. You start off at a station like this in a boat, kind of like a log flume kind of thing, but where it gets really wild is right here. You fly through the air on like a roller coaster track, and that just looks nuts. Look at how much fun that would be. Man, I hope they sell some of these, because I definitely want to ride them. Going from that log flume or water slide style experience to right there transitioning to the roller coaster, that would be quite the moment. So I love the IAAPA models, and I don't know if it gets better than this one.
No, this is one of the best ones we've seen.
Yeah, at Mondial, it's a model for their Avalanche model, Tundra Twister at Canada's Wonderland, and it is mesmerizing to watch this thing go around. Obviously, in real life, it's about 150 feet tall. Here at the Expo, it's about 5. All right, at the Vekoma booth, they're showing off the train for Good Gravy, the Gravy Boat themed roller coaster going to Holiday World, and it's just adorable. Absolutely adorable. The front car and the back car, so you get the boat handle and the gravy pouring out front. At the B&M booth, they're showing off the train for Penguin Trek coming to the SeaWorld Orlando. It'll be their family coaster, replacing the old Penguin ride. It's very snazzy. Obviously a new train design from B&M.
No idea.
Here at the Whitewater booth, they have the train on display for a log flume that is going to the Six Flags being built in Saudi Arabia. I'm a big fan of models at IAAPA, and this one's pretty cool. This is a double down, kind of a shoot the chutes concept. with a dual elevator lift, so you go up the elevator lifts twice and go down the drops twice. Well, it's a very compact ride that I imagine would have really good capacity as well. At the Intern booth, they revealed the train for Falcon's flight. Going to Six Flags Saudi Arabia, it's going to be the world's tallest and fastest roller coaster when it opens up. A very wide train, does have a windshield on it.
I love this part.
Yeah, some of the stats are ridiculous.
Lowest and highest point, 640 feet.
It's going to go 156 miles an hour and be 13,000 feet. That is quite the roller coaster. At the Martin and Flemix booth, they've got a really cool concept for an observation tower. Where you kind of take a gondola type thing up, then it looks like you get off at the top and wander around before taking a gondola back down. What a cool idea. At the PTC booth, they do a new train on display coming to the Comet at Hershey Park. This will have the individual lap bars on it. The Comet, a fun ride, a very old ride at Hershey Park. At SNS, they've got their Axis model, which after a couple years on the show floor, they have finally sold. It is going into an indoor park in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. It's going to have a Transformers theme. And these, I really hope one gets sold in the States because the roller coaster does look very, very wild, very different. The one going into Saudi Arabia, you actually go around twice. It's got a 45-mile-an-hour launch, and it just looks so wildly different than other things that are on the market. I know they've been trying to sell them for a while. I'm happy they finally have because it just looks really, really wild.
Our friends over at Triotech had an announcement. Their new product is called Superfly. It's going to be a new style of simulator ride where you stand up while experiencing the attraction. The first one of these is going into Neb's Fun World in Canada.
Right now we're at L3D Effects, who's a scenic and theming company, and look at what they brought, like this really cool dragon-themed tavern. Just awesome. At the Prettiest booth, they're showing off a pretty cool animatronic figure.
Volunteers to assist me in my job. We must find a way to free the dragon. I have a few ideas, but it will require more of us.
This one is very mesmerizing. I was like, I'm such a moron. I started. Like the grandfather. Last year we all fell in love with Condiment Cal. Well, this year, there's also Condiment Sal. Current Studios would show some giant theming props as well as parade floats. He's showing off a massive, massive Kraken float, and that's just wonderful. This one's fun. Right now we're at Bush Tech Safari, and they've got a glamping experience here. And this will be important because these are the same ones that are going into Six Flags Great Adventure in their Wild Safari.
Yeah.
So it's really, really nice.
Yeah, they are both air conditioned and heated.
Yeah, so they're hoping to run it in the winter. And man, it's really nice. Like giant, big screen TV. You get the wet bar over here. I do love too that you could be in your bed and looking out. You'll be watching the game and some giraffes. That sounds like a good day. And it's got its own bathroom. So you get your own private bathroom, complete with shower, toilet, and all alike. So man, I think this is going to be a huge win for Great Adventure.
Oh, amazing.
Like, I know a lot of people are excited about the roller coaster. I think this is going to be the much bigger win for them coming next year. Here at Axel Expressions, they sell everything, including animatronic chickens. If you've been to Pigeon Forge, they did the animatronic chicken restaurant there. This is pretty fantastic. If you want a giant bust of Tupac or Piggy Smalls, you can buy one here at Unique Rabbit Studios. Currently at the Jack-O-Lantern Journeys booth, home to some really, really cool Jack-O-Lanterns, but none cooler than this massive squid monster. Really, really neat. So they use the haze and the fog. It's essentially like you're playing Simon here at Master Effects. So right now we're at the Primetime Amusements booth playing sub soccer. So me and Drew are sitting down. Oh, he scored. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Aha! This is simple fun. Oh! You can really buy anything here. We're doing an animatronic dinosaur playing a violin. Something that's become very popular in zoos is having like a lantern festival. And they're showing off some of the stuff you can buy here at the Zagon Lantern Group. I really like this one over here. There's kind of like an ancient Aztec head, and that's really, really neat. I haven't been to a zoo that's had one of these, but I definitely want to go. The Funlandia booth, where they've got a double dare kind of obstacle course. Me and Drew don't want to rip our suits, so we're sending Mark. Go get it, Mark! There he goes. All right. Also, I'm not sure me or Drew would have fit through this little cave thing here. I love this part. It's very Wipeout-esque. Oh, we gotta go to the other side. That was fun.
All right.
All right, now you gotta.
I gotta hang on the trees.
You got this, Mark.
Oh, this way?
Oh,
Yeah, go up the tower.
go up the tower, up the tower.
Time.
And then I think it ends here at the slide. Whoa! Hit the button, hit the button. Oh, 58 seconds, not too bad. At Sally Dark Ride, they've got Mr. Krabs in animatronic form.
Bubble Pop!
This is for their new dark ride going into Circus Circus in Las Vegas. Yeah, pretty cool looking. I like how his eyes move like that. They do have some concept art as well of what the new SpongeBob dark ride is going to look like. Ah, Plankton's there. I do like the SpongeBob characters. I believe it's being built outside the dome at Circus Circus. So I'm not sure if it'll be like an upcharge ride or part of the wristbands. That's what it's going to look like. And Mr. Krabs will be out front of the attraction. And yeah, it's pretty snazzy. The queue area.
Interesting. So Mr. Krabs is kind of like the marker to come into the
Yep.
area. Okay. Let's see how we're going with this.
They're definitely set up for quite a queue.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it's going to come in one of these next shots here. The ride vehicles look fantastic. Oh, this is important too. You can see sort of the layout of the attractions.
See that it's sort of.
Definitely looks rather Toy Story Mania-esque once you play the Midway games. Just this time they're all themed to SpongeBob characters. Looks like a smaller scale dark ride as well. You probably stop in front of the screens for a while. And there's the ride car. It's so cool. It's a giant SpongeBob. That is wonderful. The Ralph S. Alberts booth that does all the foam chairs, and I love their display here because they've got like bar stools made out of roller coaster chairs. Essentially every dork stream,
Yes.
they've got it, and they're so cool.
Nice and comfy.
Here's one I haven't seen before. Throne of Squishmallows.
Yeah. This is in the game of comfy or not. This is one of the most comfortable chairs I've ever sat in my life.
Oh,
10 out of 10.
you know, if there was one booth that could sell to every single theme park in America, you know, a lot of people say RMC or B&M. Me, no. Old Smoky Moonshine from Gatlinburg, Tennessee is here at the Expo this year, showing off some of their different whiskeys, moonshines. If you've seen our Gatlinburg videos before, you know how much I love the Old Smoky products. I do love all the arcade games here at the Expo. Right now we're at Bear Bowling, which you fire physical balls. Oh, you hit the bonus!
Yes.
And it's pretty fun. No bonus the second time. So you fire it with this device here. And yeah, this is a good time. Drew, you're really good at bear bowling. 5 for 5, let's see it. Oh. Currently it's Schaefer Distributing, home to Toilet Bowl Toss. A poop-themed arcade game. And your goal is to get all 50 poops into the toilet. As you know, you you never want to get your poop outside of a toilet. But the seat came down. All right. And Drew, you got 21 poops in the toilet so far. Oh, you're running out of time. You're running out of time. Oh no, now you gotta get through the small hole in the lid. You're gonna make a giant mess. 30 poops. So I love robots and arcade games. This combines two of them. It is a robot-based cylindrical claw machine with a little face on it. All right, it spins all the way around, and you control it with this thing here. All right, let's see. What should I try to win? I got 18 seconds. Alright, I'm gonna need to drop the claw. I don't have high hopes on this one. No. Well, it looks like I did not win that wolf thing. But this machine is really neat. I like how the robot is sad that I did not win. Fallow motion in a weird game. I need to go to the corner. I disappeared. Somebody fell to their doom. It's a really interesting game. Oh. What's it gonna be? Oh no! Oh, I died. This is a really, really fun game. Terrible angle for my bald spot, but a really fun game. Cool arcade game. We're at archery larva. And Drew's shooting a bow and arrow. Hitting pretty good, pretty good. I like the little characters, that's fun. And it's a legit kind of bow and arrow. Channeling your inner Hawkeye. You're doing better than I am.
No.
All right.
You got a 7, you got an 8. If I hit a 4 here, we tie.
That's true, that's true. You seem pretty solid with this though. Oh, that's fine.
I beat you by 1!
Currently at the Touch Magic's booth, home to the Pop It arcade game, and it's kind of interesting. It kind of combines like a claw game and a bowl drop game.
Yeah, and Connect 4 sort of.
Yeah. So you want to get in the gray holes. Those are worth the most amount of tickets.
Well, but you got to kill the row, right? So
Yeah.
right now I've almost killed my orange, so that's why I'm trying to get an orange one.
All right.
And you got the little scope here to,
Tell you where you're going to drop.
but it's not quite perfect.
That was close.
Oh, no.
Oh, you're close. You got red. But that gave him a 2 color spin, which is another bonus.
And win big!
No whammies.
10 tickets.
And there we go. That'll do it for our coverage of IAAPA 2023. A good time as always. A big thanks to the IAAPA team for having us out as a member of the press. Sharing some footage here of the big drone show that happened in the evening after the showroom floor closed. And I love IAAPA. It's always a fun time of year. Some of my favorite things I saw this year, I love the Zamperla new Go-Go Bounce ride. I think they're going to sell tons and tons of those. Also, the guys over at Poland, that zip and slide combination thing, that looks absolutely wild. A little bit of a bummer that some of the big, awesome looking new roller coasters are being built on the other side of the world where I probably won't get to go ride them, but it's still cool to see them happening. I liked a lot of the arcade game stuff as well, man. I like that poop game. I like the robot claw. All sorts of fun stuff, and the Valo motion game where you like fall to your doom into that pit. That was fun also. All right, if you got any questions about anything in the video, let me know in the comment section below, and thank you very much for watching this video.